Hi everyone, Sif Alchemist here. Today, I'm going to talk about alchemy, the aspects of alchemy. I have made in this channel previous videos that give an introduction about alchemy. You can find them in the playlist titled Alchemy. There's many videos that I offer there that explain the origin of alchemy, the word alchemy, where it comes from, how it came to life. But today I'm going to talk about three essential aspects of alchemy: the corpus, animus, spiritus. These are the three main elements of alchemy, and 3 is the number of mastery in numerology. 3 always represents mastery. Without having that trinity of mastery, you can't become fulfilled. You can't move on to the next level. And I'm going to address this in other videos as well. These 3 elements of alchemy are corpus, animus, spiritus. Corpus, the body, and it's represented by the element of salt in alchemy. And then we have the animus. Animus, this is what most people kind of misunderstand. Animus is the energy that animates us. It's the divine masculine. It's the energy of ambition and power. The divine masculine that all of us have. Regardless if you're a man or a woman, you have the divine masculine within you. That's the animus. But some people, I think for a lack of better term, they translated it over the years to mind. This is in alchemy represented by sulfur. And we have spiritus, the spirit, the divine feminine, the creation, the birth, the spirit that makes us who we are. So that's spiritus, and that's represented by Mercury. So we have salt, sulfur, mercury in metallurgical alchemy. In a laboratory, it's going to be salt, sulfur, and mercury. Or we have corpus, animus, spiritus, the body, the divine masculine, the divine feminine. Some people like to label it body, mind, soul, but I think that's a misleading interpretation, and I'm going to explain why. Because there's a difference between soul and spirit. I know many people use soul and spirit as if they're the same term, but they're kind of different. I'm going to give you an example. Think of a car. A car is the body, it's the corpus. That car is supposed to go somewhere. But that car needs a driver. The driver guides the car. And that's the spiritus, Mercury, spiritus. That's you, the driver, the divine feminine. You're the one who's guiding, you're the one who's creating the direction where you want the car to go to. That's the role of the divine feminine. It creates, it has that vision, you know? It knows what it wants because it's spirit, it's part of the whole. And then you have animus, which is the 3rd element. That is the fuel that goes inside the car. That fuel is the animus. It animates the car, it moves the car, it makes the car go somewhere. It's the divine masculine, it's that energy that allows you to do something. In Hindu tradition, it's called prana. It's that energy. It's the energy that drives us to do something. So there's a difference between this energy, the animus, and the spiritus, which is the spirit. They're 2 different things. So think of it as body, energy, spirit. These are the main essential elements of alchemy, this trinity, and without it, you cannot become an alchemist, or you won't understand what alchemy is all about. This trinity can be witnessed in other cultures, other civilizations all around the world. We have in Christianity the Holy Trinity, which is Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. But that has been changed over the years, because it's not actually Father, Son, Holy Spirit. We have also in Norse mythology, we have the triquetra, which is also sacred geometry shape. And you can find this Trinity in many ancient cultures, because these ancient cultures, they understand that this Trinity is essential for life to function, for life to happen, for you to exist. Without it, you cannot exist. I can relate this to the golem, or the clay figures. I made recently a video about it, where first you have to build a body. The gods, when they build these golems or these servants, or even Adam, they build, first of all, they build the body, and that's corpus. And then the body needs to be animated. That energy that needs to animate the body, the divine masculine, that's the animus. And then spiritus, it's the spirit that becomes the body. It's your identity, it's who you are. It makes you who you are. Every time when I say you have to know who you truly are, that's the spiritus aspect. But the spiritus aspect needs to always be balanced and combined with the animus aspect, the energy, the divine masculine, and the corpus, the body. So remember, these three elements are very essential. You cannot just focus on one and neglect the other, or vice versa. All three of them, like a triangle, have to be balanced. All three of them. And how do you apply the corpus animus spiritus to become the master, or the alchemist, or the mage, or the witch? How do you do that? Well, for the corpus, it's your body. It's something that most people neglect. You have to take care of your body. Eat healthy, exercise, go out for walks, for a run, connect to nature. Make sure you're taking care of your body. Most people want to connect to spirit, but they forget the fact that taking care of your health and taking care of your body is the most important thing before you even can connect to spirit. Eating healthy, eating plant-based, cutting all the junk food, all the oils, the salts, the sugars, the artificial stuff. You have to take care of your body. You can't just be careless with the corpus, the body. It's one of the Trinity elements. If it was not that important, it would not be there. It is there for a reason. That means you have to take care of it if you want to reach your philosopher's stone. The body is very important. Just like for metals, you work with the metal, and the metal is a physical thing. Same as the body. The body is a physical thing. As with the analogy that I gave earlier with the car is the body. Without the car, which is physical, in this reality on earth, you cannot really get somewhere. You're gonna need some sort of car or bicycle or airplane, some sort of body. And each one of us in this reincarnation were given a body. You're a human being. It's too late. You're already here. You're already in a human form, and you have a physical body. That's not something you can deny or ignore. I know many don't like being humans, but you are. And what comes with being human is the physical body. And to become the master, to connect fully to spirit, you have to take care of your physical body. Are you exercising? Are you working out? Are you eating healthy? Are you eating lots of fruits, nuts, seeds, dates, figs, leafy greens, vegetables? Are you giving yourself the nutrition that you need? not just satisfying your taste. Those are all pleasurable things. Maybe you can have them once in a while if you want. Who am I to tell you what you should eat or not? But I'm telling you, if you want to become an alchemist, if you want to become a master, if you want to embody the spirit and reach your philosopher's stone, then the body is going to become something very important. If not, by all means, go and indulge in any kind of foods that you want. But in your 50s, 60s, and 70s, when diseases come to people because of them not taking care of themselves and then spending most of your time ingesting these drugs that don't do anything anyways, but they're a waste of money and thousands of dollars per month for whatever diseases at old age. When that comes, don't say I didn't warn you, because I'm aware of that. It's part of the awareness that a practitioner has. And any practitioner that's not aware of these things is not a real practitioner. They're not. So that's the corpus, the body, and then we have the sulfur. How do you activate that sulfur in you? The divine masculine energy, that energy. It's by taking action. Don't be lazy. Take action for your dreams, for your goals, for what you want to do. A lawyer cannot just become a lawyer if they don't study law, if they don't practice law. Same for an engineer, same for an athlete. If they don't practice, if with that energy that drives you to do things, use it. That's the divine masculine. It was given to us for a reason. I'm not saying the masculine energy that allows you to be a man. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the energy that allows you to engage and do things and act upon the goals or whatever that you want. Don't be lazy. You only have one lifetime. Go after the things that you want. Experiment. Try different things. That's the sulfur. That's the animus. If anything, that energy, sulfur, in French, sulfur means soufre. And it's very close to the word in French, souffle, which means breath. And if we use the language of the birds, but in French, unfortunately, this doesn't apply to English. It applies in English for other words, but not for this specific one. The sulfur and the breath are the same thing. So that thing that gives you the energy to move on, the breath. So we can say here that the sulfur is that breath. What are you using your breath for? The breath that was given to you in this reincarnation. What are you using it for? That's the divine masculine, the divine feminine, and the last of the Trinity, spiritus, the spirit, the beauty, the creation, who you are, your ambition, your creativity, your vision. What do you want to accomplish? Knowing who you are, embodying everything, becoming aware, that awareness that I just talked about, becoming aware that your body is important since you're a human being. That's the spirit allows you to become aware of these things. Become aware of everything, of the energies around you, of the people around you, of the places that you go to, of your choices. What do you need to do? What should you avoid? Where should you go? What should you pursue and what shouldn't you pursue? Who are the people you should hang out with and who are the people you should cut from your life? All of these things, this awareness is the spirit, because we are all the spirit, and spirit allows you to be who you are. But a lot of people, it's usually everywhere and in the comment section, they're going, I'm connected to spirit. People flood me in the comments. I'm connected to spirit. I see spirits. I'm connected to spirit. But you're missing the whole point here. The moral, the lesson, the secret. It's the Trinity. They have to be equally balanced. Corpus, animus, spiritus. They have to be equally at the same level. Oh, I'm connected to spirit, connected to spirit. What about your body? What are you doing for your body? Do you even walk? Do you exercise? Do you run? Do you eat healthy? What are you doing for your body? If you're not doing anything for your body, then you can't really be connected to spirit. There are people who are gifted and they have these gifts of seeing spirits and demons and entities in the spirit realm. Just like people who are gifted with for example, drawing skills, there are people who are gifted with that. They can see spirit from day one. But then, you're still not a master. That's just a gift that was given to you. You're not gonna get anywhere with that. If anything, you might attract just malicious entities or negative entities that want to harm you. Having the gift is an amazing thing, but it doesn't mean that you got it or that you're there already. Just like an athlete, if they have the gift of playing certain sports, if they don't practice it, they will not get anywhere. Then they can say in their late age that they were good at that sport. Oh, I was good at tennis. At some point I was good at tennis. But if that person practiced and had these goals, which is here the sulfur again, practiced, it's divine masculine. If they practice that skill that was given to them and take care of their bodies, then they can become a tennis champion. But the gift was given to them and now they just remember it as something they were good at school or when they were a teenager or something of this nature. So yes, you can be connected to spirit, but it doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean that you can, sure, you can connect to spirit, you can see ghosts, you can see spirits, and where are you in your life? Where are you in your life? What are you doing with your life? The Trinity, the triangle, they have to be equally balanced, equally. And the thing that I see people ignoring the most, that's why I'm putting the emphasis here, is the body. Some people even have the feminine divine and the masculine divine energy, and they kind of understand how that thing works. But most people, most humans, the moment you start telling them about the body, they don't want to hear it. They don't want to hear something about eating healthy. Where is the salty, savory, sugary, gross, oily food? Where is it? Because it's delicious and I want to eat it. Where? Show me that. That's all I want to see. Don't say I didn't warn you. But remember, it's a reason why it's a trinity, it's a triangle, it's an equilateral triangle. That means that every corner and every point of the triangle and every line is equally balanced. One cannot exist without the other. It's just like saying dark cannot exist without light and vice versa. It's the same. So the body, the sulfur, and the spirit. Remember these three elements. Once you start applying them daily in your life, you will get to places you've never been before. And especially with spirit, when you have these things combined, you're going to start understanding things without even reading books. You might not even need to do research. You're just going to understand everything. Because when you become part of everything, that awareness, you become a walking awareness, if that makes sense. But remember, the three of them are essential. And one last thing for this alchemical knowledge. Most people in the spiritual community or just in general want to ascend. Everyone is talking about ascension, ascension this, ascension that, ascension this, ascension that. Let me tell you one secret. Ascension cannot happen if your body is not squeaky clean. Physical body. I'm talking about the physical. Because when you ascend, you have to, and I repeat, you have to take your physical body with you. Otherwise, ascension is not possible. Don't get it twisted. Your physical body have to be there. And in order for the physical body to ascend, it has to be perfectly balanced and healthy and clean. If it has a single disease or something off, it cannot make it. It has to be perfect. Perfect not from the looks perspective or from, oh, you have to be muscular or you have to look beautiful or handsome. That's not what I mean. You have to be healthy. And your inside has to be clean. Inside of you has to be perfectly clean. And that shows up on people. And these people are rare. And when you meet them, you know them. When you see them, they're glowing. Their bodies are glowing. Everything can be seen. Show me how your body is, and I can tell you how your spirit is. Show me the body reflects the spirit. And I'm not talking about looks. And I am called to stop here. I'm gonna leave you with the secret. I hope this makes sense for you. And remember, the Trinity is very essential. And I'm gonna talk more about this in upcoming videos. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.